How's everybody doing out there? This is the Cool Club. I am Super Sonic, and let's have a discussion about Predator Badlands that just came out. I want to ask you, do you think Deck, the Yautja that was in Predator Badlands, do you think he had too much personality? Was there too much personality given to Deck? Did that ruin the Yautja for you? I would say I'm in between on that. I like Predator Badlands. I like Deck as a character, a unique predator all unto himself. And I kind of look at Predator Badlands as the Sony version of the Predator. What do I mean by that? As you see how Marvel has like Sony movies, they made different characters where X-Men was made. They had Spider-Man that was outside of the Marvel universe for a long time. For a long time, Spider-Man was just alone, its own a standalone movie outside of the. Then they started making the Marvel universe, and when they brought Tom Holland in, then they were able to integrate Spider-Man into that Marvel universe. I'll give you another example. You see how the Snyderverse or the DC universe has Ben Affleck played Batman in Batman vs Superman. Ben Affleck was Batman in the Justice League. Then you saw them do a movie with Robert Pattinson. I look at this Predator as the Robert Pattinson Predator, just an alternate, an alternate universe, not held in the actual canon Predator universe, which is, the Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Predators, AVP, not even like AVP. AVP is in the Predator universe to me. But Deck himself, like I said, I enjoyed the film, but as a standalone. If they can continue to make this film, like if they wanted to do a sequel, because at the end, spoiler alert, at the end, his mother comes back, and they never showed her, but I'm like, to what purpose? And at the end, also, Deck has his own tribe. He makes his own clan, unique to, Predator films. His clan has people. An android consists of an android and another alien species outside of the Yautja. When they go and make their own clans, you never see them do that. I've never seen that. If someone could tell me if that's in the comic books but I've read the comics and I've never saw that. Also, Deck is just too small to me. I see him as just being too small. If they continue to make these films, they have to also make the other regular continuity films as well. Like I see that they're making a Prey 2. Good. Okay, because that's to counteract and contrast. That's to contrast this film. They have to be making them parallel. I don't want people to remember when they think of the Predator. I just don't want to just think of Deck or Predator Badlands. No. We think of the formidable Predator that we seen Arnold Schwarzenegger facing, the 9 foot giant behemoth, the powerhouse that we see Arnold Schwarzenegger facing. We seen slapping Danny Glover around. The one in Prey. We want to think the one in Predators. Look at that, the Super Predator. Like, we want to think of that, not that manufactured crap that they had in this last Predator film. The one that was super, that was huge. Like, I don't want to see that again either. I don't ever want to see that. We're talking about Predator 1, Predator 2, AVP Predators, AVP 2 Predators. Those are the ones we've seen from the comics. Those are the Predators we want to see. That's the Predator. That's it. That's the Yautja species. That's their whole, unless they're like a little baby. We've seen female predators and baby predators in the comics, and young predators. But Deck is a grown predator. Like, he was just a runt, like a mutation. So let him be standalone. Now, as far as his emotions goes, I would say that had a lot of. He made Predators joke, like they have a sense of humor, so I wasn't mad at that. He cared about his brother. I don't have a problem with them showing those emotions, and because predators do have their own language, we know they had to communicate at one point in time. We know they just weren't just stoics made of stone. Like, we got that. So I don't really have too much problems with him showing emotions and things like that. He learned, he was able to learn, have compassion. Predators have shown compassion. Like, they've shown that they live by an honor system. I mean, at least you can call it compassion or respect. They may have respect for another species. You earn their respect, and then they in turn may save you or step in, and when in your time of need to help you. So I don't have a problem with that. Him, doing that with Thea or the little callous baby that he was, that befriended him, and they earned his respect. So I'm just, like I said, I don't have a problem with it, but I just, at the end of the day, these films, that Deck needs to be in a film right parallel to regular Yautja, regular Predator movies. When this one in the year that this one comes out, they need to be making another one right to parallel that, another regular Predator movie on a regular continuity, regular line, But yeah, I mean, we're just used to seeing so much. Like, this isn't the horror villain that we know, and that's what I say. That's why it needs to be its own thing. We don't want to rewrite the Predator as being, this. In people, we don't want to rewire people's mind and think the Predator is this. Like, that's what I'm saying. And we don't, there's no good reason to deviate from. Again, this was great for when you, just to show the Predator. You never seen this. It's unique. You've seen the Predator be the main character, so he has to have some. They showed you his language. He was talking in his language, so he has to have some type of communication, some type of emotion. We know they communicated. We saw the family unit. We saw some of Yautja Prime that we've never, really seen. So it's not a bad thing. But again, like, with Deck being so small, showing this type of emotion, having showing more human traits, this doesn't need to be the only Predator films that they stay in and make. But with that being said, you tell me how you felt about it. How did you feel about Deck and the emotions that he showed, and just Deck overall as a Yautja? How did you feel about him? With that being said, this is the Cool Club. I am Super Solican. Hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. I'm gone.